Hello everyone, welcome to day 25 of 30 Days of Sketches 2. I am going to show you the sketch a little bit longer today because my printer is broken and so I can't print out the sketches anymore. It's so sad. So there's a look. It's our last day using paper issue sketches, and I decided I was going to keep it a little bit more of my classic white background and just a little bit of layering and try to make in the sketch there are circles in different variances of size, and I'm trying to focus on that but using a different shape. So that's kind of what I focus on today. I kind of had this all planned out because I was waiting for my phone to charge, so I pre-cut my layers and everything. I'm using this really cute photo of Sean and Nora and Jackson. This was kind of how our summer looked like a lot of the days we were at the park, and so I just wanted to document the fact that that is right now with at the time a 3-year-old and a 4-month-old. We were at the park constantly all the time, and she probably is a little bit older than that there, but yeah, it's just something I really wanted to highlight of how our summer looked this year. And so, like I said, instead of doing circles, I decided to use these awesome clouds that Crafty Maggie sent me a lovely goodie box of cut files. So I've kind of mentioned this before, I don't have a silhouette, and so all of my scrappy friends send me cut files to use because they know I don't have one, and it's very, very sweet of them, and I love it. It's fun to be able to use cut files, and the fact that it's already pre-cut and I don't have a say in the size or anything helps so much because that's what I get. I get to work with that and figure it out. So I love it. I decided I wanted to add some whimsy to it, so instead of I used 2 of the actual cut files of the white, but the other ones I'm actually going to trace with my pattern paper and cut them out so that they're in just pattern paper instead of white. I could have gone ahead and painted them and done whatever I wanted to these clouds, but I really like the idea of just highlighting the patterns I had used within my layers. And I did a 4-layer background of my photo. So the first one is little tiny hearts, and then it's kind of a reddy pink check, then the blue horizontal half corner, and then a full mat of the teal, which is what I used to border my entire photo as well. My entire layout as well. So I really love that. And then I'm going to I grabbed a bunch of embellishments that kind of said summer to me. They're all kind of mixed around, so I'm not exactly sure where they're from. A bit of it is Paige Evans. The paper collection is all Paige Evans, by the way. And I just kind of played around. And guess what? I used a pineapple and a strawberry and glasses, and that snail appears. I used all of them. Talk about random embellishments being used. I was so proud of myself. And it's cute. It looks really cute. I really love my finished layout. I think it's very whimsy and cute and says summer, and it works well. So I play around with exactly how I want to tuck everything in and do all of my little finishing touches with my layers and stuff. But really, other than the fact that I am struggling with if I wanted to add florals or not is really where my problem came in. Even though Nora's in the photo, this is kind of summery and I didn't want it to be too girly. There's already that sun that has that. It's obviously a girl sun, and I'm using a pink banner, and there's all sorts of little pops here and there that kind of make this layout girly to begin with. And so I didn't want to overdo it with the florals. I do add a collection of florals to the other side of my photo, which you'll see in a minute, but I didn't want it to be too crazy. So I stepped away from it, trying to think, okay, let's just ponder this for a minute, and I work on my title instead. And I'm going to start with it just saying our summer, because that's what, like I said, this is talking about. And I didn't have a really crazy title I wanted to use this time. I am trying to work back to I love titles, and I like to make long titles and fun titles and unique titles. And I'm trying to get back to that. But there are sometimes like this where it's not exactly needed. You can just kind of make a statement, which is what I end up doing. And as I'm looking at this, I just feel like it totally works, and you absolutely could leave it like this, but I wanted to elevate it just a little bit. And so how I'm going to go about doing that is taking my pencil, which I know will end up kind of blending into what I'm trying to do and won't worry. And I'm going to trace the cloud. So the blue cloud, the pink cloud, and the teal cloud. I'm going to trace them with my pencil so I can see where they are. And then I am going to go ahead and use some shimmers. I'm using my Frostbite because you all know that's my go-to spray right now, with a little bit of acrylic paint in white. I put way too much acrylic paint on in my little dish, but that's okay. I have like 4 things of this acrylic paint and it's really old, like old. So I don't care that I'm using it like that. And I just took just a little tiny bit to soften the blue, just a little bit. I love that. And that little dish, if you can't read it now that it's all covered up, but it says mommy and I don't know, but it basically says mommying isn't easy, but it's really cute. I love it. I got it for Mother's Day last year and I adore it. I normally have little embellishments in it, but it works really well for mixed media. And you can see I just simply went around the clouds with it. And I love that. I decided to do just this. You hardly see this at all in my finished layout, but I wanted just a little pop of color down there. So it did blend in. But like I said, most of it gets covered up. You can hardly tell that I did that at all. But I do like that I did it. It's just a little added, just a little something. And then all my bottom elements I'm going to go ahead and glue down, and then the ones that are going to be the secondary I pop up on with some foam tape. That's all the stuff, fun foam you can get from Walmart, and I love that creates the dimension and the texture and the lifted shadows that I want. And I did go ahead and trace that other banner, and here I'm just going to do my final touches by adding that snail, and that other one says let's be adventurers with the floral that you see there. And then I decided to add to my title. So instead of it just saying our summer, I'm going to say what our summer looked like. And I love that. I will eventually add journaling. I haven't exactly figured out where I should put it, so I haven't done that yet, but that will appear. This was for yesterday, so Thursday's episode. So Daisy has done this sketch as well. And of course, don't forget to check out Lisa, who has done all of the sketches with me. I love having a partner in crime this month. It's been really fun. And her layouts have been absolutely gorgeous. So make sure to hop on over to hers as well. And I hope you have enjoyed. We are moving right along. I do hope to actually have day 26 posted today on the 26th. There's a look at the sketch one more time and my finished take with it. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and I will be back really soon. Bye!